Hello everybody again. I just wanted to do a simple makeup look for work again. I did the Kat Von D, kind of the more outrageous look. It wasn't really outrageous, but with purple lips. It's pretty freaking cool. The purple lips was from Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I really can't complain. The stuff's amazing, but I did get some stuff in the mail from a couple of different places, and I just cleaned my face off, so I figured why not go again and do something for work that will be kind of fun and interesting, but not too blatant and like in your face distracting. I think that's the most important thing at work, is not to distract people. And I'm going to use what was I think it still is, the Lady Gaga palette. I actually found it. I had ordered this on eBay a while ago, and unfortunately some of the shadows are missing. As you can see, it's not in the best of shape, but there's a really pretty green in there, and a really pretty, whatever. There's a lot of pretty colors in here, so I kind of like to take advantage of it and use my Real Techniques brushes. I got a few more coming in the mail, as well as a better set that I think will be, in the long run, I will use them. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's start off with a makeup primer. I will finish that sentence later. I have no idea what I was trying to say. I got a bunch of sample shadows from Urban Decay. The 7 Days of Shadows, pretty cool. This turned out to be my favorite. It is Solstice Moon Dust. There are a lot of reviews saying how good this stuff is. I definitely am glad that I listened and went ahead and ordered a full size for myself. I'm just going to use my hands with this primer. This is actually the Pore Professional by Benefit primer. I'm just going to use that. I like to use it on my cheeks and on my nose and just on those places that, like, it's amazing how soft, and it goes a long way. One drop pretty much covers your whole face. It is supposed to help kind of fill in pores. I think as you get older, pores become so darn visible, and there's really not much you can do about it except pray that you use the right liner and the right lipstick and the right, you know, it just gets a little overwhelming because they do increase the look of wrinkles. It's crazy. Foundation does. A little bit of Medusa. I am so prone to rambling. I am so sorry. But, you know, whatever. It's Medusa. The Stick It. There's many different types of eyeshadow primers. I like this one. It's a little bit oily. I ordered one by Urban Decay, I think it's called, the Lotion Potion. Just because I finally just kind of had enough with oiliness, and I put this on, and then, you know, 6 to 7 hours later, it's like, oh my god, there's this big crease. So I'm already at 3 minutes. How did I manage to do that? I might have to shave off what I was talking about before. I'm going to go ahead and use this, my favorite foundation applicating brush. And also, since the primer's on there, I might not have as much trouble putting on, and actually the makeup is spreading a lot easier. It's funny because I thought, oh, it's not going to make much of a difference. But it does. It really does. And I'm happy that I purchased that. Some purchases you're just like, oh my god, should I have done that? I also got a anti-shine powder from Urban Decay that's coming. So I'm hoping that that will show up and I can see. I really do love this brush. It is so amazing. It really gets in the pores and just spreads the makeup so evenly. I already have some powder left on this brush, so I'm just going to fix it with this powder. I'm not trying to make it look too dreamy, you know, it's just work. It's just a work, but, you know, even at work you can still be a little glamorous, right? You know, it's work, but it's, you know, supposed to be fun and cool. I really like this Pixie brow liner, so I'm going to use that. And I actually need to use my mirror. I didn't use my mirror last time, and when I was done, I was like, oh my god, what did I do? I just plucked my eyebrows, so I'm going to have a little bit of an issue, I think, if I don't fill them in. This is a really cool little thing. Sometimes cheap makeup, this actually isn't cheap. This is, I think this was like 16 bucks regularly priced. I got it on sale, but yeah, normally this stuff does not work for me, but as you can see, it's taming my brows, and that is a very hard thing to do. These brows are everywhere, and it also brings them up to, I would say, a neutral instead of it being like kind of a grayish tone, so I can always appreciate that. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in brown, and again, I'm going to need the hand mirror for this. And I'm already at 5 minutes. I can't believe it. I found that I cannot put videos up that are longer than 5 minutes, and I'm not sure. I mean, 10 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and just, I think I'll bring this in through my lash line. It's not a very heavy pencil. It's just nice. It's decent. You could use NARS sharpener with it, and it kind of, it's got 2 sizes. It's kind of nice. I use that for, actually don't know if I have it at my disposal. You can tell that I woke up at like 6 in the morning, can't you? I assume you can. 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and use this palette. I'm going to start off with, let's see, what do I want to start off with? Let's do a highlighter. Got my brushes already ready, so this should go pretty quickly now. Let's do this one. And a little bit of this top one there. And like I said, this palette might not be available. You can totally use other types of shadows if you would like. It is not set in stone. I'm going to need to use my other mirror now. I'm just going to highlight the brow. And actually, you know, it's funny. I regretted not using this palette, but now that I look at it, the shadows actually don't show up that well, so I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm going to use this one. I know it's a little dark, but wow, and I called it, didn't I? And my cat's afraid, so he thinks I'm going to sneeze on him again. I'm just going to go ahead and use this red shadow. Yeah, the pigmentation on these is, it's alright. I mean, that's pretty good, but normally red shadows should be pigmented that much. I actually have an Urban kit that's going to come in, shadows, so I'll go ahead and rate and do something on that. It's nice. I'm going to go ahead and cover it with maybe like this shade here. It's like a brick or a little bit of a lighter orange color, kind of fill in the one, maybe just to deepen it a little bit, but also just to fill in everything that didn't do, which it didn't do much. So I mean, this is, like I said, it's natural. Underneath the eyes, let's go ahead and do a little bit of this yellow shadow, just to kind of perk it up a little bit. Actually, that's coming on. That's going on really nicely. I could use this as a review of this palette too. I love MAC shadows, but I find sometimes the pigmentation can be a little bit, and just for a little bit of a hoot, let's go ahead and put some of this on in the corners. Actually, that's nice. This one shows up really well. I don't know. I mean, MAC, it just depends on what day, and I don't know. Just the weather, I guess. I don't know, but I like something that's really consistent. While I'm at it, I'm just going to try to put this little bit of purple on the sides. I'm actually doing this all with the same brush just because I can. Real Techniques, I don't know what's going on with them, man. They're so cool. They got this really neat collection out that I love and I've been using. Let's go ahead and just, whoa, line the eyes. I don't know where my, okay, super fat. This is cool. This is cool. Use this liner on the tops of the eyes. Okay. And then a little bit of mascara. I'm going to speed up slightly here. I'm going to get all this in here. A little bit of mascara. Up. And as you can see, almost done. This is the Better Than Sex mascara by, I think it's Too Faced. And then my last little bit is Scandal, and this is Urban Decay. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed this look. Bye guys. For work.